Especially when English people are drinking.
Oh, my God, look. We're on.
Hey?
Hi, Encore Chat. I'm here with John DeServio, John J.D. DeServio from Black Label Society and Cycle of Pain and numerous other bands, too numerous for me to even numerize on. Anyway, John, thanks so much for being on
pleasure,
Encore
man.
Chat.
Good seeing you, Joe. How, my friend, man? Been a long time. How long have we known each other? Don't tell them for real.
Yeah, we're in multiple decades.
Yeah, exactly.
140.
John.
Dope. What have you been up to, man?
Well, I'm up to about 5'4" now.
Nice.
So, I had a growth spurt, which is pretty cool.
Long appear.
It's been pretty cool. Overseas, we did, a little surgery. I was over in Europe for a while. It's pretty cool. Some heels, implants. Anyway, it's been great, man. I've been so busy. I feel like I've been on tour forever. As you know,
That's a good thing.
Since I got back in Black Label in 2005, it's pretty much been, all over the world. Like, I don't even know how many times.
What is your schedule? I mean, what is the cycle you guys are doing?
Well, it varies. Like this last trip we were just on, we left December 27th, and we got back in April. You know what I mean? So that was pretty
How many dates were in
lengthy.
there, do you think?
Man, I guess it's like 5 a week. Ooh. You would average, I guess.
Full-time job.
Exactly. an hour and a half a day for, 5 days a week, So it's almost a
that's
full
not
day.
including
It's
the
almost
travel.
You know what? That's what we get paid to be waiters, professional waiters.
Hurry up.
We're always waiting for everything. But, no, it's amazing, man. You know what I mean? We've been so many places. In that time span, we went all throughout Canada, did some shows in America, did some USO shows, did the Shiprock tour, the boat cruise, went to Europe, went to Scotland, and then toured through the UK for like 3 weeks, and then went into Europe for another 4 weeks or something, and then came home, and then we did more stuff. We did the Unblackened thing then.
Right,
that we just did. That was after this, all the heavy, all the Black Label, heavy metal barrage. You know what I mean? Right. And then we did the Unblackened thing, and I can't believe that's done already. It's like, where is
Life
it going?
Going well,
man. It's like
there's.
It's more like.
How do you feel about music education?
Well, I feel they definitely should be educated. You know what I mean?
Okay, I'll give you that.
What? I was laughing.
What is your music education? What have you done?
Berkeley.
Well, the first time I saw you was in the spotlight, the reader spotlight of the guitar player.
89.
I think I still have that.
That was
issue.
1989. I have it. James Hetfield was on the cover, and Kirk Hammett, and he had a Kill Bon Jovi thing on his headstock. I remember that. It was pretty funny.
Us Jersey people would understand that, but anyway,
it was pretty funny. But man, that was 89. That was
okay. And were you at Berkeley then?
I was at Berkeley, and
you sent a tape into Mike.
Yep. 3 songs, 2 things. Funky Fingers, Thump and Thumb, I think one was called, and I did it with Brian Tichy. At school, we
You
did
knew
it on a
Brian back
4-track.
you went to school with Brian.
Yep, that's where we met, man, back then.
Nice.
And we did it on a 4-track that he had, this Tascam 4-track.
It's the only Porter
And
studio.
we did
There
like
we go.
2 tracks there, and then I did another track home, like a metal track, you know. And then I sent it into Mike, and I got in, man.
And just for those of you who don't know, Mike Varney, that was his
Yeah.
name. In Guitar Player magazine, he had a
Spotlight column, yeah.
and it was for new up and coming talent. And I guess he got it right because this man's been all over the world playing.
I don't know about that, but he's you know, and he also had his own label, you know, Shrapnel.
I didn't know that was
Yeah,
his
that's
label.
Mike Varney, man.
Okay.
Yeah, Vinnie Moore came up through there,
Right.
you know.
Oh, my
Steve Ross.
Oh,
You know,
yeah,
he-
yeah.
I
Oh,
played on his
geez.
record recently,
I haven't thought of Steve in so long.
and he's insane, man. You got to hear. I mean, he's.
He's always been.
I know. I mean, he's a monster. He's got like massive hands. Like
Where
riffs
is he
plays
now? Is he still
insane.
in Jersey?
He's in Jersey, man.
Okay.
And he's actually doing some bar gigs with like Joe V, like doing some you know, sitting, you know,
I have to
just
figure- I have to
acoustic
go
stuff
see
and
that.
jamming. But Steve's awesome, man. And yeah, his CD's coming out I think this month, man.
All right.
So check him out, Steve Ross, man, another Jersey boy, man.
Yeah, we got a lot of talent.
Insane.
In the state.
There is. I mean, you know, obviously Zach, you know,
Right.
friggin' Mike Romeo. Do you
don't
know
know
who
if I
he
know
is?
Mike. I don't know Mike.
Oh my God, Symphony X.
I do know Mike.
I went to high school with Mike.
Wow.
Like, and then you got Kenny Dubman and Dave DePietro, who are just insane, you know.
Right.
And then there's so many, and you
There's
know,
so many.
Like Bumblefoot's from this, like close to this area, and then you know Steve Ross, another one. It's insane, man. It's like
So-
we used to produce them out of here, you know, like a car factory. We were like, you know, Michigan.
I guess the water was good then.
It was.
So how do you feel? What do you think people should do as far as educating themselves about learning how to
Well-
play? Or should we get a teacher? Should we learn off the internet? Or
Well, you should have a teacher, man. The internet. I mean, the internet's amazing for you know everything, man. You can just whatever you need, you can go on there and get it. You could find lessons here and there, but it's nice to have a teacher, especially one who has experience and has been around. You know, and can educate not only on theory, but like the business side of it, or what to do, or how to prepare for things. You know what I mean? It's just like it's a lot of different avenues of it, but the technical aspect, like learning your modes and your music theory, I think is a necessity, man.
Right. Well,
Then you
it's
can
the
speak the
language.
language. You know what I'm saying? As
Yep,
you know,
absolutely.
you know what I mean. So I mean, Zach mentioned it all the time. It's like if you use your ear. Obviously, you just
Right.
play if it sounds good. But when you have the mind, you know what I mean? It's like kung fu then. And you know what it's going to sound like before you get there.
Yep.
You're not guessing anymore.
Right.
That's what's cool about knowing your theory. But you know what? You have to have an ear, and you have to have, a soul and a heart. I can't be like, oh, I'm going to write in Dorian today. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm gonna
7/8
do
in Dorian.
Yeah, Dorian. There we
That's
go.
it.
7/4.
And then I'm
Okay?
going to the harmonic
You know
minor
what I mean?
super locrian scale.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you just write and then you analyze it.
Right.
But you have to learn, the modes, our scales, which is our maps,
Right.
our road maps, our vocabulary.
Diatonic
our-
harmony, everybody.
Everybody. There's only 7 of them. There's
Only
only 7
seven.
of those guys.
Yep.
We're not talking about harmonic minor. We're just
No.
going straight diatonics.
No major
You know?
seventh in
And the
there.
minors,
with
no. No.
So, how do you feel the internet has affected the music business? Since you
it's crippled it. It's destroyed it and crippled it. Thank you, internet. You've been amazing. It's so crazy. It's helped. It's hurt. As far as like music sales and things like that, it's gone anymore because of the internet. You know what I mean? So that really ruined a lot of things as far as making money in the business. You know what I mean? Because people would rely on selling records.
Sure.
People don't buy records anymore.
No.
You don't have to.
I was in John's
It's
studio and we were looking at a CD
crazy.
burner, which was state of the art years ago. And
Yeah,
we
yeah.
both looked at each other and went, well, who listens to CDs anymore? We don't even use that technology anymore, so it's kind of crazy.
And I do, because I think they sound so much better than
Than digital,
yeah,
than
than
MP3s.
an MP3. Definitely the full CD at least. The 40 meg version sounds better than the 3 meg
Right,
version.
and
so.
if you can't get the LP, the CD will have
yeah,
to
yeah,
do.
and vinyl's making a comeback now.
It is,
A lot
I
of people
noticed
having vinyl. Which
Speaking
is totally
of,
awesome.
now is Black Label coming out with anything new?
We are. Well, actually, Zach's going to be doing a solo record, so I'll be, co-producing and mixing that one and playing on it. Coming up, the Book of Shadows too.
Okay.
He did a Book of Shadows record in '95. Is one of his. I guess that's a solo solo Zach Wild record. It was great, really great record, and we did a lot of them tunes on the Unblackened run that we just did. So, and that was a lot of fun. So this is going to be great, man. It's always fun to go into the studio. You know what I mean?
It's never not fun.
Yeah, it's
And
awesome.
You get to analyze your
exactly.
music.
But it's like being a kid and having a chalkboard and like all these colored chalks and go nuts, man.
Well,
you know what I mean?
That's what music is.
Totally, man. So that's going to be a lot of fun, man.
Last question: what advice would you have to an aspiring musician that aspires to do what you do?
Well, you got to just believe in yourself, and you got to do it, and you have to just jam and play as much as you can with as many people as you can, and get in front of as many people as you can.
Okay.
The key here is people.
All right.
Meeting
So you mean it's
people,
not going to happen in your bedroom?
People. It will not. You could be amazing. I know a lot of amazing bedroom guitar players, and I've slept with a few. You know what I mean? But yeah, what are you gonna do?
Nice, John. Could you do a little playing for us?
Yeah, I'll try to do a little
All right.
bit.
I'm going to take your mic from you,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen. JD. John sat here when I was packing up and everything was basically put away, and I had to break this stuff out again because we all need to hear this story. Shoot.
I was back in '94. We were back in '94. I was on tour with Vinnie Moore, and we got to open up for Rush, which was amazing on the Roll the Bones tour. And we're at soundcheck one day, and I'm just jamming on my bass. I'm playing Teen Town from Jocko. It's a like Joe said, it's a rite of passage for bass players. It's like the Bible. Anyway, so I'm jamming on some of that, and Jocko and Geddy comes up to me and goes, "Oh, you like Jocko?" And I was like, "Well, who doesn't?" He's like our Jesus Christ, and he's like, "Oh, you want to try my bass?" And I was like, "Yeah." So I was jamming on his bass, and Neil Peart was playing drums, and we got to play like a samba. I got to play with Neil for like a minute. So pretty much that's my claim to fame here, and the fact that I'm from Keyport. Okay.
You heard it here on Encore Chat. Thanks, John.
Thanks for tuning in to Encore Chat. My name is Pete Schmeedhauser, and I own a small music store called Schmeeds Music, which is located in the Pine Plaza Shopping Center in Whippany, New Jersey. I just want to thank you all for watching, and I just want to stress how important it is to learn, to play a musical instrument no matter what it might be, and to really, really better yourself in learning. And I just want to thank you guys and everybody for taking the time to watch our shows, and stay tuned for more videos to come.